Hello, hello, how's everybody doing? Today we're going to be playing Monster Prom. I am really excited to play. I've seen this game, I've seen other people play it, and I absolutely adore this game. It's so cute and funny, and I just love it. So we're going to get in, and I know that there's been some updates, and there's also been some new games that came out. So I'll probably try those as well at a later date. I would love voice effects. Because I suck at reading out loud. Oh. I didn't know you could play multiplayer. That'll be for a different day. First term. Ooh. Full game, short game. Well, we'll do a short game to start. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, that's right. We get to pick. I like the idea of this guy. And my name. Let's go with a custom name. We shall be... Yep. Oh, hold on. There's a better way to spell this. Yep. Yep. Our pronouns. We'll go with they. Alright. Put that off to the side. And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge to the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we were fantasizing about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. I ain't catching no one with this speech. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. That's how you say that word. Damien Levy, 21, and a fearless demon with taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensates for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Big, dumb, and stupid, but very sweet. Got it. Liam D. Lioncourt, 4XX. Got it. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! And then Polly Jice, 22, maybe? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin. I don't think that's how you say that. 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Medusa. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start the day. It didn't say that, but I did. Welcome to Monster Prom, the stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using PhD and bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into characters' stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright. Broken would be the best way of choosing the leader's modern. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin. So, do I even need to read the others? As you put a candidate in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn the violin solo. Alright, which is the coolest mythical creature? Invisible Hand of the Free Market. The weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? It's turned up and ready to party. This one. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Sports things. I love sports things. As a female. Ugh. How to set stuff on fire. Lyrics to Disney songs have a way to my heart. Yes, I do love Disney. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. All the principles to build a financial empire. Obscure 80s movie trivia. Disney songs. I love this music.
All right.
We have 6 smarks. I'm not sure if we actually have 6 smarks. Oh. 5 boldness, 9 creativity. Our charm is lacking, and that might be true. Our fun is 4, and our money is 5. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, Beam. We are going to go to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. Backbatch it. You deceive lots of people with sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Oh. You see Liam. I don't mind Liam. Ooh. Talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh.
Yuck.
But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom? No, no, no. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going to the bathroom. Into a bathroom. Thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibits. Even though there are a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building, it was revolutionary. It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the sculptures of the Atlantean 5th dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face on Mars, all of Pluto, art on such grand scale.
So mainstream.
Bah. That's not art, that's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone, only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You've got this, no problem. It's so simple. Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Art is a method for making worthless things into very expensive things. So, my answer would most likely be this one. However, I think that answering this would be on his side, and I kind of want him over her.
Cool.
I'm gonna say I enjoy hipster. This is why, for example, George's Surratt's a Sunday afternoon is not art, whereas getting stuck in an elevator for 9 hours is. But the face on Mars does not give me a bad feeling. Well, then obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up. Yeah, Miranda. If it's not art, then what is it? A mean thing your ancestors did to Martians with primitive nuclear weapons. Oh yes, I suppose it was that. You're both so smart. You gained some disturbing knowledge about the history of the solar system, and also +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
All right.
So do I who are you? Do I continue on my path to this man's? Or do I try for somebody else? I think yes. You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school has literally no rules, apparently. Ah, wine. The most expensive of that does not say expensive. I'm wearing my glasses. The most exclusive of beverages. Even as a vampire such as myself cannot resist its classic... I'm so sorry. Its class and allure. Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers. France doesn't have a king anymore. That's the media wants you to think, so do you know about the wine or not? Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not evaluating it. All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one. Vera points to a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on the... Maybe don't drink that. What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best. You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyways. Words are hard. I will recommend something. Pairs well with seafood and blood. The tannins in the robust Melbeck are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison. Perfect for diplomacy. This one? Yes. I will have him. You know the pronounced sweetness and citrus flavors would go well with an unholy blood meal. I've always tried to pair Pinot Noir, my bad, with blood, you know, because noir means dark, like my soul. And I always avoided sangria because the little bits of fruit in it made it seem inauthentic. But I suppose the clue is in the title, isn't it? This truly is a new dawn for sanguine cuisine. I am butchering these words. Well, not dawn per se, but let's say a new dusk, because he's a vampire. Yes, a new dusk for I'm not saying that again cuisine. As someone who does not literally drink blood, I'm afraid I can't share your enthusiasm. But I do like to imagine vampires getting chunks of fruit stuck between their fangs. Liam ignores her. He's too busy gazing at her over the rim. Oh, is he gazing at... He's blushing! He's a little drunk, but, you know. People tend to act like themselves when they're drunk. They let go. Oh. You will be mine.
All
Right. I don't remember what this person is for, but I know that they're important for something. But I literally have no idea what it is for.
Hey, stranger.
Okay, they're the shop, got it. And I have monies, don't I? I will buy some shit. I have the that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. That's disgusting. Ooh, badass tattoo. That's just straight up cocaine. Alright. Ooh, this is an event. And this is an event. Got it. Years of hard work, education. I will buy this. I want to make sure my creativity is so high that he can't say no. Week 2.
All right.
Outdoors. Gym. Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse themselves descended to give you a figurative... a blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. So much creativity. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters. Ooh. Ooh, he be looking so dapper though. What no one seems to understand about filters is that you're not about making pictures better. They're not. They are not. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filters for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe? That's not how you say that. It's also probably why I have 6 Moment Gram followers. I'm gonna say Gram followers. I can't say Moment. Moment Gram. Moment Gram? Moment. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of the air conditioning ducts. What are you doing there? Oh. That's a dress Daisy would wear. The superior princess. Goodness. The situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Gram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use this account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam. She is a princess. Solving problems with money is my family's specialty. Unfortunately, Father canceled my royal credit cards after I had all those land ponies shipped to our underwater castle and they drowned. Sad. But I'm sure you have enough money to accomplish this feat. You totally don't. You decide to cut costs by hiring goats instead of people. But goats don't have thumbs or smartphones, so instead of having them follow Liam on Gram, you just have them follow him in real life. I'm so sorry. No, not the cashmere. Exit Liam's pursued by goats. This was a terrible idea, and also goats are still pretty expensive. You lose -2 monies and oh, no, my creativity! -1 money and 2 creativity, no! I'm so sorry, Liam. Not your phone, Cozy.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm coming back. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins. In school security uniforms, what do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. Very seriously. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. The death style. Whatever, the point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct new period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way. Oh, eyebrows, eyebrows. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your friendly-ish, clever plan. Dump all the No. Sorry, Polly. With all the artistic subtlety of a performance artist, Marina Abramovac. You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Good lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under a bus is totally how I died. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food, quite honestly and forthrightly, yes. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are totally morons. With no secondary theory of mind, they instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gaze into each other's eyes. Sorry, Polly, it had to be done. Liam is my man.
All right.
I haven't been outdoors yet. But she's outdoors and I don't want to go to her again if I don't have to. So I will go to the bathroom. That day you skipped class and just hung out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finals of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Oh, wait. Did it say, why is he so shiny? Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're on a game show. Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. You're what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answer to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a towardly dating game. How dare you diss me? Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I present you with grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. John hens bees pour out. Naked grandma? Bees. Naked grandma. I'm sorry, that's not the answer we were looking for. Does anyone else? Wait, what was wrong with that answer? That was a dope answer. Do you have something against grandmothers? Or, oh my god, do you have something against nakedness? Because my whole answer was just going to be naked, naked, naked. Actually, from you that would be unacceptable. Oh, so now there is a double standard. Nudity is okay for Polly, but not for grandmothers. Grandmothers have flesh too, you know, or at least some of them do. The ones that aren't ghost or shadow goblins. I can't believe we're on a game show hosted by a grandma. Grandmothers are the most retro immediate family members, and we should all respect that. Yes. You know what? Fine. I'm sorry. I abducted you all star in my amazing game show, Go Home. The image of your naked grandma has completely crushed my libido. Anyway, to everyone's relief, the prince sends you home. This whole situation reminds you to call your grandmother. You don't tell her why. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Week 3.
All right.
Alright. I haven't been to class yet, and I should probably do that. But I'm gonna go outdoors instead. I've never been that smart, so. That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You come to as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something, to the sound of, boy, you better get out of here, I didn't even know your name. The second season of Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in those cogs. Beep. And an army of sexy werewolves. Oh. Oh. How dare you? I ain't no loser except for I am. For the last time, fuck bench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you are a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs. So it's close enough. Yeah, bro, one of us. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game? Sports game. We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. Ambient. We are, in fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill, the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which one of you incredible lichens can sign your name on this legally binding document that is no way a marriage contract. The fastest. You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest, athletiest, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince, out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you... eat the contract. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. Oh dear, do you know what this means, right? Of course. You destroyed the contract, therefore foiling the prince's scheme. I am now legally married to your stomach and lower intestines. Oh. Oh. Alas, marriage to specific and limited internal organs was not what I had in mind for this plan, but I suppose it's better than lonely bachelor life I've lived till now. Come, Bimp, let me kiss your stomach and make it official. Fuck this shit is way too weird, even for our fucked up misadventures. Before the newlywed to your stomach, Prince can stop him. Damien punches a hole through the dimension, rips it open, and allows you and your classmates to escape. Thank you. Unfortunately, everyone is going to make fun of you until the end of time for having a married stomach. And you lose a lot of their respect in case that translates to... I picked the wrong choice. over here. You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer.
Prepare to die!
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetorics is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick. Stancula? Count Stancula. I'm about to spoil your face. Just his though, right? Both your faces? Fuck. The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table. For justice. My goodness, if I didn't want to be with Liam, I would flip the table. You launch into a hearty rendition of the Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien. He just can't resist criticism. I can't resist it either, my goodness. Criticizing it. Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got two dads, and neither of them is a holy asshole in a stupid palace. And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we, like, praying for the end of the world now? Oh, sure. Beg him for your daily bread. What are you, in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? What if you've got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Ugh, this is ridiculous. While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Are you done? Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple apple reversion that's really fucking vicious. Close enough. Eat holy water. You can't eat a liquid, it's a... Oh. Damien has a hard time forming any inconsequential opinions. With his flesh on fire, he flees the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table now. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has been a real bonding experience. Liam will be mine, even though my stomach is married.
All right.
Is this my final place? I haven't been to the gym and I haven't been to class. So I'll go to the library again. That day you spent some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose... Oh. My karma. Which isn't a stat in the game, so who cares? I did just look over there to see if it was. And you gain +2 money. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey. There's the shoulder. I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large, darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. Ooh, is this a movie date? Ooh. And afterwards we could adjourn possibly to an eating establishment where I can watch and take artistic photos of you consuming calories. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to. Boy, you better get out of here. I would love... No, get out of here. No. What are you even doing? Eavesdropping. But what do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking me out to dinner and a movie? I am not asking out anyone. And it is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliche artifact of heteronormative monoculture. That is not how you say that. Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, coach. If you can't conceive Liam, this isn't a date. Convince. I said conceive. Don't conceive him. He may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them it's not a date. It's a date. It's a performance art. Liam forgot to tell you we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. I'm gonna do quotation marks. Date. Oh, I see. It's not a date. Wink. Hold it right there, Boop. Are you being ironic with Coach? No. Wink. Oh, do not be bad on me. I should have picked ducks. Oh. No. No. Wink. No. No, Liam, come back. Coach, you've ruined my entire thing. I was gonna go on a lovely date with Liam. Please like me still.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me? Psh. I'd rather go to prom with a bag full of garbage as my date. Wait, that'd be so disruptive. Thanks for the insight. Enjoy embracing eternal solitude, my friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bag full of garbage to court. Who needs prom? You focused your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job. And in the end, you became homeless. Don't ever dare to think monster prom isn't important. I mucked it up at the end. That's not a satisfying end, but the video is over. I'm gonna go cry now. Hope you guys have a good day. I don't know, maybe Liam, my love, why wouldn't you take me?